World Cup 2026, the Nigerian Women Football League title, the WAFUB crown, and the CAF Women's Champions League title begins. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the iconic Samuel Ogbomudia Stadium, the proud home of the reigning champions, Edo Queens. And to state the fact, we're all thrilled to kick off the 2024 and 2025 Nigerian Women Football League season with a star match as the defending champions and WAFUB title holders, Edo Queens, clash with Abia Angels. So I'll tell you this for sure, get ready for a heart-stopping, action-packed encounter that promises to leave you on the edge of your seat. I am Nengi Ernest Ademola. Also here is the Max fastest and furious driver, Ayola Adeleke. So be rest assured, it's going to be a terrific ride. Ayola, expectations are high for the home team, Edo Queens.
Central, northwest, Nigeria, the most populous black nation on planet Earth, we see, and arguably the best country when it comes to football. Regardless of where the station may be, presently, it's a very beautiful evening here at the iconic and historical Samuel Ogbomudia Stadium in Spain, and it is the kick-off, official kick-off match of the new season 2024-2025 Nigeria Women Football League, which is taking place here in the match between the Edo Queens Football Club of Peninsula and Abia Angels. This promises to be a good match, promises to be a strong one, and going by the record of the opponent for tonight, talking about Abia Angels. So what they did at the last presentation in the past presentation at the Suez Cup, where they came second behind the Rebel Stars ladies. Big teams by some points in that game. So we are in for a very big one here, especially for the Queens. So we have the starting 11 this evening. 5-6 players out of the last starting 11 they paraded in the team for early football match. But then tonight we are expecting the big record here, as the coach has already assured us that we are in for a
Absolutely, Ayola. You did make mention of the fact that we have about 6 big players who will not be on this pitch today facing Abia Angels in the Samuel Ogbomudia Stadium. So on that note, let's take a check on the team starting 11. We're starting with Moses Aduku's Edo Queens. And of course, what is on the lineup? It's definitely not strange. We have the likes of Uzoma Ijoma, goalkeeper. We have Ede Lovett, Usani Miracle, Osakolo Efe. And those are all for the defensive side. We also have Uroko Valentina, not forgetting Uroko Valentina, also a very strong defender. Definitely her name is one that you want to reckon with at this point. We have in the midfield, Mafishere Kafayat, Moses Esther, Inyang Esther, all bossing the midfield. They will be doing that this evening. And for the forward position, we have MMSN, Odoma Amarachi, and Osigwe Goodness. This is the starting 11 for Edo Queens.
Opening this evening, talking about Abia Angels being led by ex-international, ex-coach in the Super Falcons of Nigeria. Once upon a time, a FIFA and CAF instructor, talking about Iche Ukeria. We have in goal for the team here, Vincent Mercy, not leaving out Ihe Gwaram Favor in defense line. And no Machinaza is there, Akubo Obianuju, Ugeru, Loki Orezi, and Ekezi Onyedi Kachi. As of for merit, the captain of the side will be holding things forward in the midfield alongside the likes of Ojalo, Chiamaka, as well as Loki Mary, not leaving out Charles Wabweze, Eshet Dorothy, all starting this evening for this side. So we are waiting to see how this will turn out to be. Already having instruction dished out them by the central referee for this match today, and nothing more than to expect the best of football in the next few seconds. This game promises to be a very big one. Players already taking team pictures, and we're waiting to see the kick-off of this one.
Exactly so, Ayola. And looking at what we should be expecting tonight from the Moses Aduku side and also from Adana Nwaneri's side, let's see how that would be for them. But I do feel like Edo Queens, who are fresh from the impressive 4th place finish at the CAF Women's Champions League, are definitely poised to build on their last season's success. With Coach Moses Aduku at the helm for the next 2 years now, I think the Queens are determined to defend their title and make a statement. And Ayola, in a stark contrast, I do believe that Abia Angels are fighting a different battle, starting from this particular game against Edo Queens. After a lackluster performance last season, the Angels are desperate to avoid relegation. And we also know that newly appointed coach Adana Nwaneri, who is a former Super Falcons defender, has been very important. And so I think our mission should be to turn the team's fortune around and make a marked improvement on last season's performance. And like you said, Ayola, definitely the stage is set and it's going to be a thrilling encounter. Like I said before, the pressure is high on both sides. Who wants to start on a winning note? I think only time will tell in this game tonight.
Fingers crossed, waiting to see what is going to come out of this game tonight. We've had Abia Angels last season, and just as Wally said, that they were able to smack things out. But from the preseason tournament they've played, we saw how well they did so well, how well they performed, and showing promises of what to expect this new season. Well, the game is here, the day is here, and the kickoff will taking place momentarily. So we keep our fingers crossed. Just my opinion, I feel this is going to be, this is more like a banana peel, not being a big banana peel for Edo Queens. They already say that the opponent don't have that weight, don't have that team, the kind of players Edo Queens have in the team. And for the fact that Edo Queens are just returning from the CAF Champions League, being the 4th placed team in that one. So nevertheless, we want to say that it's going to be a difficult one for the home team. And that was the official kickoff, ceremonial kickoff by the coordinator in the office of the First Lady, talking about Nani.
Check the color of my shirt. Check the color of my shirt. Maybe don't tell. And you wear yellow too. That's your camera. Edo Queens.
It's already game time right here in the Samuel Bonida Stadium. It's Edo Queens title holders versus Abia Angels, who will definitely be making sure that they do not battle relegation in the 2024 and 2025 season of the NWFL. We are on the way right here, and Edo Queens are definitely doing what they are known for, pressing upward as soon as the whistle was blown and trying to make sure that they get a hold of their game quite early as it stands. Right there we have Efe getting a very long shot, and of course we have it down to another player right there, and that is Osigwe Goodness with the ball right there, trying to push it forward, but then again back to Abia Angels players. From a throw-in by the Abia Angel player down to Odoma Marachi, heading it into the pitch. Of course, the play is still up and going right now. Like I said earlier on, Abia Angels are definitely doing all they can to stay defensively solid, to make sure that the likes of MMSN and Osigwe Goodness are captured at the front part of it. But let's see what it will turn out to be for the Edo Queens, who are making quite some beautiful runs right now to make sure that they put themselves ahead of their opponent, Abia Angels, having the home advantage. Valentina, ever solid defender right there, making sure that the defensive line for Edo Queens is safe and secured. The ball definitely rolls into the hands of Uzoma Ichoma, and the ball shot stopper is definitely prepared to take a throw, is definitely prepared to take a kick into the field. She does that. Quite some tackle right there. Ekezie with a very long shot that
close-up game here so far, and we've seen that the two teams trying to measure up against each other. Edo Queens trying to force their way to the first line of Abia Angels, but Abia Angels have been able to hold their own as well. And I think it's been more of a game in the midfield for the two sides, with Edo Queens trying to break out, penetrate, but no way for them to do that well, as well as the opponent also trying to also get in back with their opponent. So it's been a balanced game so far, but we've seen some kind of flashes of what we can expect from Abia Angels as well as Edo Queens. Abia Angels especially operating from their left flank. We've seen that in the match in myself and Ojialo Chiamaka. The two have been somewhat, creating some kind of synergy. You can see that now. Making another long pass for into the edge of Edo Queens support, but they're able to do that. So I think what Edo Queens want to do is to watch out for this one. The time that is on your head is a pressure on the team. You have to be very careful to allow that time to have an effect on you in this game. Just to focus, play a game as if you are a neutral team. Forget the fact that you're playing in front of your fans, in front of your communities, and rather concentrate and ensure that you don't fall to your opponent. Otherwise, it might be something that's the way you get.
The tension is palpable right now. Edo Queens putting on a very solid defense, trying to influence the midfield to create fantasy and to make sure that they at least get a first goal. Rosie's right there is down. She's back up on her feet. There's been a number of throw-ins in this particular game. We see the miracle.
So the Miracle stands on the ball, sends one into the box, but that is cleared off. The ball comes back to Edo Queens, trying to set things back again. Finds Ryoko Valentina at the back line. Throws in another through ball to the left flank, and that leads to Ryoko Valentina. What can she do with that ball? Lead down the pass. And it's cleared off. Very clear. The counter-attack for Abia Angels there. Ball to the left side of the Abia Angels attack, but the ball is recovered by the Queens defender. Settling it down again and setting things from the back. I don't know if there is some sort of a pressure on Edo Queens and things because of the first time the midfield were allowed to be handling the ball and getting passes, and they haven't been able to hold on to the ball very well. I think that is a very difficult one for them. As they feel that now, as the game proceeds, they will find their balance.
Edo Queens side because they've definitely been dominating recent encounters, winning 2 of their last 3 meetings between themselves and Abia Angels. And remember the 2022 and 2023 season, of course, there was a shocking victory for Abia Angels, 1-0 in their favor, where we definitely went back to the ground and we gave them another shocker also there. Enumachinas are doing very well for Abia Angels. She gives a throw in, and of course it's intercepted. A long shot is taken back into the field and brought back into the 18-yard box of Edo Queens, who are making sure that the guy did it all temerity at this point. Taking it from the left flank side is something that Edo Queens wants to work on in this particular game. And then we have a very fine shot taken by Goodness Osikwe right there. But then again, it just gets past the woodwork. She shakes her head in disappointment. It feels like that should have just gone in to get the very first goal. But we're having the corner kick rather.
Things where the players need to build their pressure more and see that they are not getting in the games of their opponent. Pushing for the last couple of minutes, they are able to get more ball into the box and take the area of the opponent, especially on the back line. And that ball made into a goal for this wonderful lady, Osikwe Goodness, just for the fact that they also solid defender and they were able to use that there was something that they did this is how they play down for me. It's a bit the world is better into this game because about 10 minutes of the way we had expected. We'll probably get win early and try to get more from them. Edo Mamarachi advancing into the box and there's going to be a free kick for Edo Queens. Will they be able to get something out of this one? The center referee is giving advantage is going to draw the line of where the ball should be going. And there's a goalkeeper on the side of Vincent Mercy trying to arrange something to close up the game. These are an opportunity for the Queens to keep on fighting the pressure and maybe in the next couple of years we're going to see a goal have them on the ball and fire up. What we should be able to do without one chance. Got the long shot. Goalkeeper Mercy Vincent. That's going to be a starting of a replay by Abia Angels. A good one for the Queens, a good one to show that we are not here just to entertain you to see the beautiful structure of the game. Some of the players together, but rather give you what is befitting. I said this 2022 season and the shocking fit for the Queens. That was the first time that the coach came around the whole circuit. I think his first match against Abia Angels to be a defeat and but the team later picked up a 3-3 team up in the Super 6, but the following season we saw what happened becoming the champions of not only Nigeria but also of West Africa. So it did work for them so far. They building up the momentum and I think there's some urgencies coming into their game now, but the opponent also piling up pressure good things to reach out
Absolutely. I think at this point, I don't think we're going to employ a very high pressing game. Right there, of course, that ball is out of the pitch already. Our Angels looking like they can cause a lot of troubles to the Edo Queens side, but like I said before, if they can be able to employ a high pressing game, they will definitely
still holding their own back, and it's making the game more difficult and exposing Edo Queens at the back line. And you can see Abia Angels, still trying to find their way penetrating into the box, and we're going to be having the corner kick. Yeah, that is they have a corner kick already. So Edo Queens need to be very careful and watch it. When you get an opportunity to score a goal there, do what you have to do at the right time, and don't allow your opponent to buy pressure on you before you do the right thing.
Corner kick to be taken by the captain of Abia Angels for Berries. As usual, a fine shot into the pitch, and it is taken off by the defenders, but definitely there is a struggle and interception right there. Edo Queens with that one, but it was definitely it has gotten back into the middle part of the field. Making a very fine one right there. She's left with the ball, and this should be another. And of course, it just hit the back of the net, the side of the net. Like I said before, high pressing game. Goodness of Sequay very instrumental in this one, trying as much as possible to put Edo Queens ahead in time to be able to seal the victory for themselves in the very opener. There you have it again with the ball, but of course it was not really placed, and she missed that one. It went to the side of the net. Play continues. With Edo Queens all up in the face of Abia Angels. Uroko Valentina with that one. It's a fine shot into finding the Abia Angels side. They're not relenting, trying to make sure that they create space for themselves and make those connecting passes. He's working for them at this point.
Edo Queens, this is Abia Stadium, but you girls are here to play and get the result. You can do it in front of your fans, and I think that they have that mind already working for them. Will it work longer than the 25 minutes of action already? I don't know how long that's going to work for them. I believe that Edo Queens need to do something good about this one for their
couple of nice play from Edo Queens. The ball currently with Abia Angel, who are pushing it forward. Pushes it with a long shot. It finds another player from Edo Queens. Ball is out. Abia Angels right now with the ball, but intercepted by Edo Queens. Ryoko Valentina with a long shot as usual down to the middle of the pitch. Back to Abia Angels. Abia Angels takes a very fine shot, but that goes straight into Edo Queens goalkeeper's hand, Uzoma Ijoma. Odoma Amarachi with a nice touch. Back to Abia Angels. Odoma Amarachi goes again. Goodness for Sigwe with the ball, trying to take as much time possible. She gives a shot down and it was intercepted by the Abia Angels defender.
Something I've been able to see in this Edo Queens game is that when they move to the front and they find it difficult to break their opponent backline, they get the ball to the backline to start rebuilding another transition for them, and I think that is kind of working out for them. You know, unlike some teams where you have to keep on piling pressure. That is,
it's a goal. It's a goal for Edo Queens in the 29th minute. Edo Queens lead 1-0 right here at the Sound of Abuja Stadium. Miracle getting a good goal for Edo Queens, taking them upwards. We had MMSing with that one. We said the Miracle taking a very fine shot straight right into the post of Abia Angels. A fantastic goal to make sure that they are up in the first half. The goalkeeper definitely tried as much as possible for Abia Angels, but went outside of the goalposts. A very fine curved shot from Useni Miracle to put Edo Queens ahead. Ayola.
A very big one for them. The first goal of the season for Edo Queens coming from an unlikely source. I think about Useni Miracle, the left back. And it was a very fine lay down ball by Mrs. Chioma, and she was able to find a teammate. I think the opponent, the first line of Abia Angels and the goalkeeper, were expecting her to send it across. I think that is what she also tried to do. But more like when they got the goal, a fluke. In as much as it is a beautiful goal, you want to say, but still, you know, I didn't expect her aiming at goal, and I don't think that was what she tried doing, you know, aiming straight at goal. But that was a very beautiful one. She took the ball with a weak foot, and that resulted into a goal for the team. A beautiful goal, any day, anytime, by any standard, you want to say. But then how the ball came, firstly, you talk about synergy of the team up from there. And I said it earlier that Edo Queens have been pressuring, piling more pressure, and just in a couple of minutes for us to get the first goal from them. And it just gave us the goal. Just how the goal came from an unexpected miracle saving. That is a miracle we did for me. Let's see how the remaining 14 minutes from here.
A miracle indeed for Miracle Iseni of Edo Queens FC. It was a beautiful moment for her. I mean, she was with the ball and decided to take that shot, and it of course was a miracle. It got into the back of the net. Opening goal for Edo Queens. 31 minutes gone in this encounter between Edo Queens and Abia Angels. It Edo Queens are leading with 1 goal. Quite a tackle right there. Goodness Osigwe is down. The Abia Angels player is also down. That was Elu Machinas, a very instrumental for Abia Angels. Kafayat Mafishere ready to take a free kick there. Could this be sent into the back of the net also to make them 2 up? Let's check that out. She finds Goodness Osigwe with a long pass. Goodness Osigwe tries to calm on the ball and connects to another player, but that wasn't meant to be. Ball back to Abia Angels. Quite an interception right there from the Edo Queens player. Abia Angels with the ball. It's more like an eye-opener after the first goal from Edo Queens. They are definitely trying their best to see if they can pull one back, reduce the deficit. Still in the first half. 33 minutes gone. Esha Dorati is down.
I think the game plan of Abia Angels was to at the same time try not to allow a goal come to the net probably for the first half, then come out in the second half to have that game plan. Look at what was happening there. Taking a look at the goal again, you can see how Joma Moses gained the ball from Ofomerit it out has been very, very crucial and instrumental for the opponent Abia Angels in the middle of the park, but unfortunately she lost that moment to Joma Moses, and ever alerted forward line who has stole the ball from her, laid it down for Miracle Oseni, and that also the left back wasted no time in getting the goal for our team. But I feel that now that the goal has come in, and momentum, maybe we get the second goal, or we can see Edo Queens getting, I can see a former Edo Queens player with the ball already, as she was with the team once upon a time as centre back. Good to see her again that she's now with Abia Angels. I think this one she would want to try to get one back against the operating about the unlucky blow with them.
Esha Dorati has been taken out to be well treated. Ball continues. Valentina takes a long shot, makes sure to connect with Goodness Osigwe. Right in her hands. She takes a very slow one, and of course that wasn't meant to be. Ball with Abia Angels. Angels are now under big pressure. And they should be working to make sure that their defense line is solid at this point. As we might have seen a miracle. All right, we have Mafishere Kafayat taking a corner kick. Another corner kick. Will they be able to turn this to the second goal? Passes it to Ruseli. Miracle, who had the first goal for Edo Queens. She makes sure she finds her way down. But it was pushed out by the Abia Angels defender. Connecting passes right here. Ball with Eddie Lovett, who takes it back, but it falls into the hands of Abia Angels. Back again, and we have Goodness Osigwe making a run for this one. Moses Esther making a run for this one, and it's almost, it's a goal! It's a goal for Edo Queens. MMSN running towards the substitute players, trying to celebrate right there. Goal number 2 comes in through MMSN for Edo Queens. What a night! Another fantastic goal coming in from Edo Queens. There you have it, Moses Esther getting a very fine shot that met with MMSN, and she was able to do the Lord's work right there by giving it a tap into the back of the net. A very fine tap. There you have it for Edo Queens. There is no way that Vincent Mary of Abia Angels would have been able to cop that one for Abia Angels. Very fine tap from MMS and making it 2 goals for Edo Queens. The pressure is definitely piling up there. Intensity is palpable at this point. Edo Queens sure needed to get into this game calmly, and then the goals will fall in, and that's exactly what we've been able to see. Trying to make sure that they connect to Goodness from the right flank. Esther Moses is down right there. That was quite some tackle. She's back up. Mafishere prepping to take a free kick. Abia Angels definitely needs to be very aware and very active to keep Edo Queens out. She takes a long one into the 18-yard box. The referee blows.
of Abia Angels of for Merit that saw Moses Joma stole the ball from her, laying it down well for Miracle, doing a fantastic kick there with her right foot, getting the first goal for them. The second goal was a breakaway from the right flag. Well, I can see the synergy of what we witnessed at the CAF Women's Champions League between the four line comprising of Moses Esther, Osigwe Goodness, and MMSCN, and that's the later getting the goal for us at the right time. So 2-0 now. It is in favor of Edo Queens, and I think this is enough for their fans to celebrate in the first half. At least I'm sure they will want to go for more, to score more, because this is a season, it is a league, and you don't know how long this is going to help you. We saw a game earlier where 5-1 FC Edo Queens defeated the newly team formed or Benue Queens, but now we have Edo Queens with 2 goals up. I'm sure that they are going to get more goals, but how many, I do not know. A fine first half for them. Nevertheless, there are some things the coach need to still work on. We'll be back shortly to talk more on how the first half went.
Able to do without words. He's got the ball shot.
Goodness, Osigwe making a very fine one right there. She's left with the ball, and this should be another.
Rebuilding another transition for them, and I think that is kind of working out for them. Unlike some teams where you have to keep on piling pressure, that is rebuilding another transition for them, and I think that is kind of working out for them. Unlike some teams where you have to keep on piling pressure, that is rebuilding another transition for them, and I think that is kind of working out for them. Unlike some teams where you have to keep on piling pressure, that is.
Ball back to Abia Angels. Quite an intel. Back again, and we have Goodness Osigwe making a run for this one. Moses Esther making a run for this one, and it's back again, and we have Goodness Osigwe making a run for this one. Moses Esther making a run for this one, and it's back again, and we have Goodness Osigwe making a run for this one. Moses Esther making a run for this one, and it's players trying to celebrate right there. Goal number 2 comes in, and then the goals will fall in, and that's exactly what we've been able to see. We have Edo Lovett, defender, who takes the trip.
Able to do without words. He's got the ball shot.
Goodness Osigwe making a very fine one right there. She's left with the ball, and this should be another.
Rebuilding another transition for them, and I think that is kind of working out for them. Unlike some teams where you have to keep on piling pressure, that is rebuilding another transition for them, and I think that is kind of working out for them. Unlike some teams where you have to keep on piling pressure, that is rebuilding another transition for them, and I think that is kind of working out for them. Unlike some teams where you have to keep on piling pressure, that is.
Ball back to Abia Angels. Quite an intel. Back again, and we have Goodness Osigwe making a run for this one. Moses Esther making a run for this one, and it's back again, and we have Goodness Osigwe making a run for this one. Moses Esther making a run for this one, and it's back again, and we have Goodness Osigwe making a run for this one. Moses Esther making a run for this one, and it's players trying to celebrate right there. Goal number 2 comes in, and then the goals will fall in, and that's exactly what we've been able to see. We have Edo Lovett, defender, who takes the trip.
Able to do without words. He's got the ball shot.
Goodness Osigwe making a very fine one right there. She's left with the ball, and this should be another.
Rebuilding another transition for them, and I think that is kind of working out for them. Unlike some teams where you have to keep on piling pressure, that is rebuilding another transition for them, and I think that is kind of working out for them. Unlike some teams where you have to keep on piling pressure, that is rebuilding another transition for them, and I think that is kind of working out for them. Unlike some teams where you have to keep on piling pressure, that is.
Ball back to Abia Angels. Quite an attempt. Back again, and we have Goodness Osigwe making a run for this one. Moses Esther making a run for this one, and it's almost. It's back again, and we have Goodness Osigwe making a run for this one. Moses Esther making a run for this one, and it's almost. It's back again, and we have Goodness Osigwe making a run for this one. Moses Esther making a run for this one, and it's almost. It's Layers trying to celebrate right there. Goal number 2 comes in, and then the goals will fall in, and that's exactly what we've been able to see. We have Edo Queens, defender who takes the trip.
Well, you should be able to do without words. He's got the options.
Goodness Osigwe making a very fine run right there. She's left with the ball, and this should be another.
Rebuilding another transition for them, and I think that is kind of working out for them. Unlike some teams where you have to keep on piling pressure, that is rebuilding another transition for them, and I think that is kind of working out for them. Unlike some teams where you have to keep on piling pressure, that is rebuilding another transition for them, and I think that is kind of working out for them. Unlike some teams where you have to keep on piling pressure, that is.
Ball back to Abia Angels. Quite an attempt. Back again, and we have Goodness Osigwe making a run for this one. Moses Esther making a run for this one, and it's almost. It's back again, and we have Goodness Osigwe making a run for this one. Moses Esther making a run for this one, and it's almost. It's back again, and we have Goodness Osigwe making a run for this one. Moses Esther making a run for this one, and it's almost. It's Layers trying to celebrate right there. Goal number 2 comes in, and then the goals will fall in, and that's exactly what we've been able to see. We have Edo Queens, defender who takes the trip.
Well, you should be able to do without words. He's got the options.
Goodness Osigwe making a very fine run right there. She's left with the ball, and this should be another.
Rebuilding another transition for them, and I think that is kind of working out for them. Unlike some teams where you have to keep on piling pressure, that is rebuilding another transition for them, and I think that is kind of working out for them. Unlike some teams where you have to keep on piling pressure, that is rebuilding another transition for them, and I think that is kind of working out for them. Unlike some teams where you have to keep on piling pressure, that is.
Ball back to Abia Angels. Quite an attempt. Back again, and we have Goodness Osigwe making a run for this one. Moses Esther making a run for this one, and it's almost. It's back again, and we have Goodness Osigwe making a run for this one. Moses Esther making a run for this one, and it's almost. It's back again, and we have Goodness Osigwe making a run for this one. Moses Esther making a run for this one, and it's almost. It's Layers trying to celebrate right there. Goal number 2 comes in, and then the goals will fall in, and that's exactly what we've been able to see. We have Edo Queens, defender who takes the trip.
Well, you should be able to do without words. He's got the options.
Goodness Osigwe making a very fine run right there. She's left with the ball, and this should be another.
and I think that is kind of working out for them. Unlike some teams where you have to keep on piling pressure, that is rebuilding another transition for them, and I think that is kind of working out for them. Unlike some teams where you have to keep on piling pressure, that is rebuilding another transition for them, and I think that is kind of working out for them. Unlike some teams where you have to keep on piling pressure, that is.
Ball back to Abia Angels. Quite a little. Back again, and we have Goodness Osigwe making a run for this one. Moses Esther making a run for this one, and it's almost. Back again, and we have Goodness Osigwe making a run for this one. Moses Esther making a run for this one, and it's almost. Back again, and we have Goodness Osigwe making a run for this one. Moses Esther making a run for this one, and it's almost. It's Layers trying to celebrate right there. Goal number 2 comes in, and then the goals will fall in, and that's exactly what we've been able to see. We have Edo Queens, defender, who takes the trip.
Well, we should be able to do without what he has got the options.
Goodness Osigwe making a very fine run right there. She's left with the ball, and this should be another.
Rebuilding another transition for them, and I think that is kind of working out for them. Unlike some teams where you have to keep on piling pressure, that is rebuilding another transition for them, and I think that is kind of working out for them. Unlike some teams where you have to keep on piling pressure, that is rebuilding.
And we're about to begin the second half of the game between Edo Queens and Abia Angels. We had a very fantastic first half, Ayola. What are your thoughts for the second half of the game? Do you see Abia Angels reducing the deficit or trying to come back in the second half?
Yeah, well, it depends on what their coach Adana has told them in the halftime. Halftime pep talk at times. You've seen it change completion of games several times. You have seen where a team is down by 2-3 goals in the first half, and in the second half, you see them coming back and changing the affair of the game, changing the color of the game. And at the end of the day, you see that what happened in the dressing room is what changed. So for me, I feel that the halftime pep talk could have an effect, on the team. Let them know that okay, 2 goals down now, your opponent will think that they have overridden you, and that for you. Don't concede in the second half. Just go there and get a goal for me. So I think the coach will tell them, just get a goal. And once they get a goal, I'm sure that she would want to tell them, okay, we can go for one more. And should they get a goal against Edo Queens, I think the tide of the affair could change a bit, bringing a new complexion to the face of the game. But I'm very sure that Adoku also would have told his girls, go out there, make it 3 as early as possible, and then let us see what we can pick up from there, because I'm sure that he wants to score more goals. Let us keep our fingers crossed and see how it's going. But I believe that Adoku should score more goals, maybe 2 or 3.
Exactly so. The second half is already on the way. Edo Queens trying to score more, or will try to score more in this second half. Just to wrap it up. To the game. Second half substitution for Abia Angels. Eshe Dorati goes in. Eshe Dorati goes in place of Chimeze Ekeze for Abia Angels.
Chimeze in the first half, she tried to do some push-up in the front line, and I think that is why the coach has decided to bring in Eshe Dorati. Initially, Eshe Dorati was supposed to start the game, but I think there was a late-minute tactical change, bringing in Chimeze Ekeze for Eshe Dorati. Now the coach is making the right decision eventually from what she wanted to do in the first half. We saw what Chimeze did in the first half. Let's see what Dorati will be able to do. I think the coach needs go. That's why she's bringing in Eshe Dorati to help in the right flank up forward against the Edo Queens. But will this be something positive for her at the end of the day? At times of the essence, but I'm very sure that Moses Adoku is also looking into their competition, and will be looking for a way to counter what measure plan our opponent has brought up for his team.
Goodness Osigwe prepping the ball. It's the first penalty in this game. Will she be able to turn it around? Will she be able to make this one 3-0 up for her side, Edo Queens? Jogging up to the ball. And it's a goal. It's a goal. Goodness Osigwe makes it 3-0 in favor of Edo Queens in this encounter. Quite a celebration right there. I mean, very sensible one.
Good celebration from the team. Goodness Osigwe from the sport made it 3 for Edo Queens, and she gave a trademark salute celebration. I think probably we asked her after the match what informed that celebration. Maybe she's from a military family, or maybe her friend's sister or brother is a military personnel. So I'm sure she will surely have something to say about that one. The ball well tucked into the net, hitting the roof, and leaving goalkeeper Vincent Mercy helpless from that one. That was a very fine penalty taken by the referee, after our defender of the side talking about Ekeze Onyedikachi handled the ball from a cross that was sent by herself. But a good one for Edo Queens. 3 goals up now. As I said earlier, this is what Moses Adoku will be requesting from our girls. get me one more goal and let us add as more goals as we want to score, because the more you score against your opponent, the more weakened they become. But I think these Abia Angels don't want to look weakened from the 3 goals they've considered. Just looking at the attempt they aimed at Edo Queens goal, although that flew high, from the ball, courtesy of lucky, maybe a long range effort. But it is what it is. 3 goals to nothing, 51 minutes of action. I think we are still in for more goals to come in. 39 minutes more to play. Who says you cannot see 10 goals again?
Absolutely, it's the game of football and quite unpredictable. I mean, the losing side could come up with some very fine goals to make sure that they equalize. But I'm pretty sure that Edo Queens would definitely would not want to take throw a 3-0 lead away to Abia Angels on a night like this. Throwing from Abia Angels. Esther Moses made a run for that one, connecting it to Goodness Osigwe. Goodness Osigwe takes a very fine pass, or fine cross rather. It was just outside. It went just outside, and you can see that it is obvious that the Edo Queens are definitely wanting more goals in this game, of which they might be able to pull out 2 more, like Ayola has said.
Yeah, that was a very good attempt by Goodness Osigwe there with a fantastic call, although the ball didn't just, it wasn't curvy in the leg. That could have been the 4th. That would have been one of the season, in all honesty, going by how she bent her right leg and the left leg she rested on, and how the ball traveled from the ground to. But then, breeze of a western part of the stadium didn't allow that one to come very well into net. But a very good attempt from there, a very good attempt from her, and we come from my own view from this game. Abia Angels are getting weaker as the now 54 minutes of action, unlike how they were about 3 minutes ago. Now they are getting more pressured, and maybe in the next 5 minutes we should be getting one more goal. Let's this free kick, and then we take it from the half.
Like I said earlier on, it's a stark contrast. This particular battle is a stark contrast from what Edo Queens are trying to achieve in this game. It's quite different from what Abia Angels are also trying to achieve. For Abia Angels last season, they are hoping to make sure that they improve this season, and it is not looking good for them in their season opener against the title holders Edo Queens. But they are trying their possible best, being weakened right now, but you cannot tell. At the long run, they might be able to get one back in. And we're just waiting for that moment, but Edo Queens will definitely not want that to happen at this point in the game. Ball with Abia Angels, taking it back into the middle of the field, and it's out. Ball back with Edo Queens. Abia Angels intercepts right there and gets some connecting pass. Back to Uroko Valentina. He gives a long cross. But it is back to Abia Angels, who are and making the needed run into the penalty area of Edo Queens. But she was blocked right there. Lucky Mary. Not too lucky enough, Dodo, but she's trying her very best. And they awarded a free kick to Abia Angels. To be taken by Akwobi Obianuju. Let's see if they can make out something from this free kick to reduce the deficit. And that's it, taken by Lucky Mary, but it was finally blocked by Uroko Valentina, who gives it a push back into the field. Fine move by Moses Esther, but that was blocked again. Mafi Shere with a long cross. Back to the midfield. Lucky Mary trying to control the ball right there.
I think Lucky Mary has been very energetic for our side from the kick of this match to this moment. She's been, showing so much resilience and much strength for our team. Almost, I could have done something in the first half before Edo Queens opened the scoring, but at the end of the day, nothing positive came out of that one in the first half. Second half as well, she has been almost everywhere in the front line. They've committed on Iva 2-3 times. She's gotten free for our side, but unfortunately, either they don't know how to convert that or they don't have specialists in free kick. That I do not know why, but for me, I think Lucky Mary has been very, very pivotal for Abia Angels. Maybe not going to shine against a team like Edo Queens, but I think she's going to come handy for Abia Angels and as the season progresses. But a good one for Abia Angels, they are not relenting despite 3 goals down, and Edo Queens also are not stopping from attacking despite 3 goals up. They want to score more goals, at least maybe to put fear in the mind of people, and that just is the 4th goal of the game. MMSN again is at it. I want to say this is what she's made of, and this is what the team has been able to put forward for themselves. Eden Loveth in there, and the ball was taken as a corner kick. The ball finds her way to her head, and she headed in perfectly, beating some blue seats there. I can see green seats there. 4 players in the back line for Abia Angels, and none of them could handle or deal with the header from Lovett. A lovely goal from Lovett, I want to say. The ball bounced in front of goalkeeper Vincent Messi, leaving the likes of Okezi Windikachi, Lucky Orezi, Yewana, Chinaza, and Enuma Chinaza, all motionless as the ball finds its way into the back of the net. A good one for Edo Queens.
Absolutely a good one for Edo Queens. 4-0 up is 59 minutes gone in this game at the Samuel Gomudia Stadium. The title holders Edo Queens up against Abia Angels. And you look at some of the goals that has been gotten by Edo Queens. We've had 2 from defenders. Eden Lovett just putting her name on the scorer sheet once again, aside from Usani Miracle, who got the first goal for Edo Queens. Also a defender during the first half. The defenders are shining pretty well in this game for Edo Queens. We're expecting more, so let's see how it pans out to be for them.
All defenders here. I think something I've observed about this man's team, Moses Adoku, is that he knows how to make player versatile. He knows how to make use of players for different work. We saw MMSN at the first stage of Moses Adoku's being with the team, playing from defense line, playing in the midfield, playing in attack, and she fitted in well to all those positions. As well as there was Odoma also at some point in time play from back line. We saw Mabishiri play from centre back. We saw Achama Moses playing from deep lying position in the midfield, playing more like an 8 and playing as a winger, playing as top 9. Even in this game so far, we've seen Osigwe and Moses Esther interchange, between their position, playing from the centre forward and from the right flank upward there, and that has helped the team in the long run. So getting 2 defenders to score goals for you, that is not a new thing to Mr. Adoku. What Adoku has done so far with Edo Queens is any of my players can score goals for me. The most important thing is positioning. Just get yourself well positioned and you will get the goal, regardless of whatever rule you play. That was a set piece, and that goal came around just like the first goal that came from more like a cross getting to the net. You will not see them advancing to the front line when they are being attacked, but you will see them joining the attack, and that has helped the team playing a mass attack, a mass defense line approach, a very good one that is a threat to any opposing team.
Yes, of course. Versatility is definitely one which every coach would definitely crave for his players on the field. 4 goals up, Edo Queens still trying to get more. At this point, it would be quite impossible for Abia Angels to root back on their feet. Ball with Abia Angels, who are looking to at least find the back of the net once before the end of the game. Right there you have it. She's making a run there and wasn't settled enough to take a very fine shot. And so it went to the other side of the pitch.
I think Choma Moses is a bit anxious, and probably she wants to get a goal for herself as well, in this game. She's seen others, getting goals from Oseni Miracle, and goal from Lovett, and at the same time seeing MMSN, and Osigwe getting on the scholarship. So she also feel that there is a need for her to also get a goal for herself, but that is not forthcoming. Maybe that is why she was in a hurry to get her. You can see the urgency in her. Time that she ought to have balanced herself and probably calm yourself, find the player, lay down the ball for them to make it 5. She wanted to score. That is actually a characteristic of a striker. You get the goal even when you have chance, aim at goal. That was what she did, but unfortunately it wasn't going to result in the goal. I just feel that she doesn't need to calm herself and find her time. When our time comes, DWP is going to get the goal, and it will be more the joy of the team.
Ball with Edo Queens. Udoma Amarachi making a run for that one, but it was already outside. That would be a corner kick. Edo Queens has been able to do quite well with set pieces in this game. We have another substitution for Abia Angels. Going in is David Winner in place of Ojalo Chiamaka.
What I think Coach Adana is doing now is she can see that the game is already beyond our team. 4 goes down, and there will be no need for you to want to stress your best leg any longer. I think she fielded our best team, our best player to start the game. But unfortunately, that was nothing going to come, positive for her. Now she has to give other players opportunity to play. Probably one of the new recruits that they have in the team. Get to the field of play and see if you can get any goal coming your way, and that is for me a very good one for her. Just 65 minutes of action, about 25 minutes of action left for them to play. So why not just press some of your best leg for the next home match and introduce the other players who really join the team and see what they'll be able to do. But by and large, I think it hasn't been a bad game for Abia Angels. Despite being 4 goals down, they are still pushing and still showing that they are not deterred by the 4 goals. They still have attacking instinct in them, and they could have just done something good there if only Uzoma Ijoma had a fumble with the ball, but she wouldn't do that one. She knows that someone else is on the bench that could take her place, talking about on the air team. So a good one for Edo Queens, and I love the spirit from Abia Angels, pushing more forward. I love their jersey color as well, just more like our official jersey color for our team officials, our coaching crew, and even the media department. So a good one so far. I love what I'm seeing here. Fantastic game displayed at the Samuel Ogbemudia Stadium in the city.
Moses Esther still on the run, but intercepted right there. For Lucky Mary from Abia Angels, trying to make those connecting passes, but it is yielding no fruit at this point. Ball with Abia Angels. Back to Edo Queens. Who are now pushing forward. Moses Esther with the ball. With a very fine cross that lands into the hands of Vincent Mary. Oseni Miracle tries to push that one back into the field. She gives a throw in. And makes a cross. Odoma Amarachi currently struggling to get that ball from Abia Angels. Abia Angels pushing forward, gives a very nice cross, still into the hands of Uzoma Ijoma for Edo Queens. Esther Moses making a beautiful run. He was intercepted by a defender of Abia Angels out of the pitch. Throwing for Abia Angels. Minutes gone in the game. Abia Angels still trying to find their foot. It's looking quite impossible. But I mean, the game is for 90 minutes, so you do have to play it for 90 minutes. A very fine cross. I didn't connect as she wanted to. Ball with Lucky Mary right now. Lucky Mary trying to make her fun. Of course, back into the hands of Uzoma.
I think the game is actually, the tempo of the game is getting a bit more slower now as compared to what we saw in the last couple of minutes. And maybe because Edo Queens feel that they are now comfortable, 4 goals scored by them and no goal by their opponent. And their opponent also feel that there is nothing they could do to come back into this game, even if they want to push themselves up. So for me, I feel it isn't encouraging at this time to see the game, pace slow down. I want more fireworks. I want more push from the two sides. I want more action. I want the fans to enjoy why they are here. Although handy of them, or a couple of them, at the stadium here, but I still feel that we can still get some more likely movement in this game. Maybe Edo Queens make it 5 or 6, then to still see people celebrate, or Abia Angels get a goal at least to make a statement. I can see people already making comments on social media platform talking about Edo Queens being the best team in the country, and we do not have the strength to play against them. But it's what it is. What I just feel Coach Adana should be telling our girls now is put the ball on the ground, enjoy your game, don't pressure yourself any longer. Just enjoy the remaining 19 minutes of action in the regulation time. Because of how many minutes the referee is going to have to eat. The first goal scorer is in the miracle getting a goal against our former side. That is heartbreaking if you ask me, because you are just coming to a new side and you are scoring against your former team in the first match of the season, the first goal of the season officially. That is heartbreaking. But there's nothing she has to do. She's a professional. She has now joined up with the Edo Queens, now playing for Edo Queens, and I think that one is the right thing for her to do. Good goals from the 2 defenders we've seen here, Ude Lovett, Hussein Miracle, and 2 good goals also from the forward line, Essen and Goodness Isugo from the sport. We want to say that Edo Queens well equipped for this season, but let's wait to see when they match up against a more stronger and a more tactically sound team to see if truly this team is full of quality as we are seeing it now.
Adana Waneri has a lot of work to do on her girls, Abia Angels, for this season. Looking at a side that considered 20 goals last season, 6 home and 14 away, and starting to struggle, although against a very big side, Edo Queens. She definitely has a lot of work to do. 4 wins, 2 draws, 8 defeats ended their season in the 2023 and 2024 season for Abia Angels.
4 wins, 8 defeats is not an encouraging statistics, and that is a relegation threatening statistics if you ask me, for a team in the Nigerian women football especially. I'm sure that they escaped relegation by Whisker, last season, and considering 20 goals as well, now they've already considered 4 goals, and you still have more games to go. Considering 4 goals in the first match, there is every tendency that by the time we are playing the next 4-5 games, the 20 goals will have already been considered. That is the first round of the season, meaning they are potentially going to concede more goals. That is going to be a very bad one for the team. Nevertheless, it is a new season. It is the first game of the season, and at times it is good if you have a game like this playing. Not good for you to concede in this manner, but at times it is good, more like eye-opener for you to know where you need to work on your team. Hopefully the transfer window is still open for them. I don't know if it is not open, then they have to make do with what they have now. But as I said earlier, it's not that this team is a bad team, just that they are playing against a more stronger side, a more tactically sound side, and a more a prolific side, taking chances and converting their opportunities. Edo Queens could have done more than 4 if they had converted chances they had in the first half. But for Abia Angels, you said it, Adana has a lot to do in that team. But let's keep our fingers to see precisely how she's going to go about that work.
Hussein with the ball, making a very fine pass, a very fine cross. The goalkeeper definitely sighted that one coming and made sure to block it. almost similar to the very first goal she scored in the first half. I mean, that's a lot of motivation for her already in this game, and we can see her almost everywhere.
Another thing I'm suspecting in this game is that taking a look at Hussein Miracle, she is a right footer, and I think playing from the left flank is more tactical for the coach. Just as I said earlier, Machine adopting or using the likes of SCM playing as a defender, using Goodness, Osigwe, and Joma Moses as deep line midfielder at some point in time. Says a lot about Saduku's being a genius when it comes to women football, at least for now. Someone who has won 2 league games, 2 league titles in 3 seasons. It says a lot about what he knows about the league, his understanding, and I think that is working. You can see that despite after the first goal scored by Hussein, she has made another attempt, and that was another very fine one that could have also decided to go if only that Vincent Mercy, the goalkeeper of Abia Angels, had slept on that one. But fortunately for the goalkeeper, and unfortunately for the player, the goalkeeper was able to deal with that one. So I want to see more of this one, tweaking your formation, changing your players, using them where people least expect them to be. We call a substitution for Edo Queens in here.
A substitution for Edo Queens. Bamoto Mary will definitely be going in to replace Osigwe Goodness, who was able to register a name in the scorer sheet. Moses Aduku trying to make sure that he rests some of his best hands. Mahmoud Mary is into the pitch, ready to play on. That was Osigwe's spot kick. Very fine one, finally taken by Goodness Osigwe. It definitely made the crowd roar, and she's already out, replaced by Mahmoud Mary, who will also be looking to make a mark in this game today. For a high-scoring side, the Edo Queens are definitely living the life for the season opener against Abia Angels. Esther Moses with a very fine pass, connecting. Oh, he wasn't able to get to Amarachi. The Abia Angels defender definitely intercepted that one. Took it way out of the pitch. She has problems with her legs, but she's trying to shake that off. Charles Wangweze. Send a miracle with a nice pass. And it's a goal. Another goal for Edo Queens, making it 5-0 in their favor. There you have it. Another goal by Kafayat Mafishere, getting a name into the scorer sheet also. A very calm one, a very calm cross to make it 5 for her side, Edo Queens. Assisted by Hussein Miracles. She definitely gave that pass to Kafayat. From the corner, fine pass for Kafayat. Kafayat definitely making sure she's balanced to get a fine cross straight into the goal post.
And this goal exactly is how the first goal was scored, when Joma Moses laid down a ball for Hussein Miracle. I think the first goal is replicating itself now, and just the way it came in exactly. I don't want to talk about the closeness or the distance. This is more closer to the goal post, unlike that of Hussein Miracle. But Kafayat Mavi showing a goal scoring midfielder. We saw what she did last season. I think she scored in the first match of last season as well, when she scored what was more also like a fluke or a poorly handled ball by the goalkeeper of the opposing side. she was able to get a goal for her team. Now she has registered her name on the scoring sheet again and making it. I think this is going to be the first Edo Queens player that will be scoring in the first match of 2 seasons on the bounce for the first time in a very long time. But I'm going to make more findings about that one. But that is a good one for Mafishere. She's been quiet in the game all along. She was playing, she is playing, and she will still play more because she's handling a midfield the way it should be. And a good one for her, for Mafishere to make it right. Now, as I said, I was expecting more goals to come in, maybe to make it 5, and that is what has just happened.
We have another substitution for Abia Angels. Okorie Mary goes in for Ofo Merit, who is the captain of Abia Angels. Play continues. That is almost looking like, of course, it's a counter-attack. Lucky Mary with the ball right now, striving to make sure that she connects a pass. But it is intercepted. Still with the ball, Abia Angels. Lucky Mary again with the ball. Giving a pass. And of course, not taken too well by Charles Wabweze. And it goes off the pitch. I mean, with getting a goal in this game, do something for Abia Angels. I mean, owing to the fact that it's 5 goals already, they've considered 5 goals already in an away match like this.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a lot of good for them when you get a goal. Regardless of number of goals that you have, consider that. In statistics, they will tell you 0 is a figure. But in football, 0 at times is not a figure. 0 is just nothing but debt. But when you have a goal scored, it reduces your deficit. If they score a goal now, they will be on -4 and not -5. And you know what -5 could do for them at the end of the season. We've seen teams eliminated from tournament with just a goal. We've seen teams won trophies with just a goal. League as well. We've seen teams, are being disqualified or suffering so many, heartbreak just because of a goal. I could remember one of the reasons why people pushed for removal of away goal in the UEFA Champions League is mainly because of the way our team suffers, scoring a goal away and conceding 2 at home, somewhat like that. So a goal for them here would mean that they are not the poorest team for match the world. They will now be in competition with their opponent. Talking about Edo Queens, who lost 5-1 earlier to Edo Queens FC. So for this one, they are the poorest team for the season so far after match the world.
Well, let's see if they can be able to reduce the deficit. Lucky Mary with the ball through the right flanks, trying to make it count. That was a very used cross. Back to Abia Angels. Back to Edo Queens. Linking another pass. Lucky Mary makes a chase for the ball and gives a very fine cross, but nobody's there to get it into the back of the net. Jonah definitely gets a hold of the ball again. Lucky Mary trying to make it count, but just not lucky enough against this side that opens today. You absolutely should be reminded that Edo Queens is a high-scoring side. Last season, they finished with 7 wins, 2 draws, and 5 defeats. Second in Group B with 23 points. They had 20 goals scored, 17 home and 3 away. They also had 16 goals conceded, 5 at home and 11 away.
Yeah, we are already seeing indications that Edo Queens is going to score more goals than what they did last season. If after about 12, 13, 14 games last season, they scored 20 goals, and just in one game, they have scored 5 goals. And Abia Angels for me are not the poorest in that group. They are not the weakest team in the group they belong to. So you should be expecting more from them. I'm sure the Queens will come around, Queens gave them some kind of sort of trouble last season, but still they were able to do something different. Edo Queens is making a decision now with Utah making our way into the game. Esther Ian coming out for Utah here, so I think that's another substitution for the Sandoku. He wants to score more goals in this game.
There you have it, Iyita Perpetual going in for Ian Esther to get the midfield working, even if there are 5 goals up. We also had another switch for Edo Queens. Otiabe Deborah in place of Ede Robert, who scored a goal for Edo Queens in the second half. Edo Queens looks to be resting on their arms, and that one into the net, but we had Uzoma making herself very useful right there, making sure she gives that a block. Lucky Mary would have been lucky enough to put that one in, but still unlucky in the game.
Yeah, I told you about Lucky Mary right from the blast of the whistle. She has given Edo Queens defense line a very tough time today, and almost also trying to get something out for them there. But unfortunately, the goalkeeper, Udoma Ijeoma, was just right on board there to have the ball saved. As I said earlier, they need this goal, not only to score goal for scoring sake, but also to reduce the deficit, and also to go back home with a statement that that was a good goal for them.
Oh yes, that was a beautiful build-up that could have led to Abia Angels reducing the deficit. There you have it, the replay of the very first goal by Useni Miracle, and you have the second goal also right there. Of course, still the very first goal, I mean to say, very fine cross that a lot of people thought, couldn't have been a goal, but it definitely copped into the back of the net. This time around awarded to Abia Angels. Let's see what they can make out of this. It's been taken, and Udoma Marachi heads it out of the box, and we have a very fine cross, but Uzoma Ijeoma definitely holding down her post. By Akubo of Yanju that led straight into the hands of Ijeoma.
Akubo of Yanju there are taking the captain band after the exit of Merit, and she definitely living up to expectation as the leader of the team. Look at that wonderful attempt that she made there. But for goalkeeper Uzoma Ijeoma, she was able to deal with that one. You want to see that the ball looks simple, but it was a very difficult one. I call this game Bernard Peel coming into this game. You can see the style of running, you can see the action put up here by Abia Angels, but the goal recorded here will definitely tell us more of what Edo Queens is ready to give to us in game this season. This is a very clear message, sending it across in the mind of all the opponents, telling them, I'm not here to joke, I want to retain this. And remember, this time around is going to be a very big award. We have a solution for Edo Queens in here. Olani Becky will be coming on for Esther Moses, as well as having OKK also going in there. We have Chama Moses and MMSN coming out for Olani Becky and OKK. A good one for them. As I said earlier, the game is already dead. You want to call it for Coach Monday, Coach Moses Aduku rather, bringing in Okeke Ijeoma and Olanikeku, Olanike. You want to say, okay, you guys can also have the price of this one. He told us we are going to see the best of the team. Remember, last time they got the 50 goal, it was after the substitution was made. And now, with 3 minutes of added time already, we have 2 new players coming on board. Aduku is showing to the people that I have gotten the players that you guys will definitely enjoy watching for the rest of the season. And I think the players themselves will show also to impress and to also appreciate the coach.
3 minutes of added time. What can Abia Angels do with the remainder of 3 minutes? Can they reduce the deficit? Just like Ayola said, getting a goal might be able to do well for Abia Angels. Or would it be twist for Edo Queens to get another goal, making it 6 for themselves? Akubo Bianju ready to take a free kick. Previously in this game. And the shot is taken but blocked by the defensive line. Another long pass into the box of Edo Queens, but it's been sent out. Okeke Ijeoma, who just got into the game, is definitely visible. Lucky Mary with the ball. And it's taken out by the Queens player. The free ball right there. Is definitely on. Abia Angels trying as hard as possible to get a hold of the ball and do something meaningful with it. Another long cross by Abia Angels. It didn't connect too well. It's crunch time in the game already. Corner kick awarded to Abia Angels. It's been taken and put away. And there goes the final whistle in this game. It has been a fantastic game between Edo Queens and Abia Angels. Edo Queens starting off on a very good note, a fantastic note. Of course, the title defenders, I mean, what do you expect from them, Ayola?
Yeah, a very fantastic display by Edo Queens in the scoring 5 goals in the first month of a new year. On the 15th day precisely, I want to say the 1 stands for Aduku there, the 5 stands for the goal scored on a day where you have 5 new players starting for Edo Queens in the starting 11 compared to what we saw the last time out, and the player gave us 5-star performance. That is a fantastic one for them. Nothing more to expect from them. You can see them SCN with a celebration there, with a spectacle this is a very spectacular performance, if you ask me. 5 goals scored. There is no better way to entertain, your team, your fans, where you have your governor seated watching you, for the first time, getting to see you play in a new season, and that's a very good one, if you ask me, for Edo Queens. They are working towards the supporters club there to appreciate them, for standing by them, for cheering them to victory. But the only thing I just see in this game for Edo Queens, which I feel the coach work on, as soon as possible, is the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper is not bad, but she feels a bit jittery, shaky on the ball. We can see, some balls got to her, and her handling also, a bit not too, of top notch. We can see the highlight of the goal scored, the first one by Usaini Miracle. A fine goal, you want to call it, regardless of how the ball came. Chema Moses stealing the ball from Ofo Merit there, and laying down for the right, back, playing as a left back in the game with that goal. A fine goal it was, and I saw the celebration she gave us there. Another fantastic celebration, for the team. Nothing more to write home about in this game than to say 5-star Edo Queens are fantastically well. Chema Moses also having a hand in the second goal with that ball for MMSCN. Nothing more. This one I talked about Chema Moses, why she was a bit anxious at a point in time trying to get a goal, because she has contributed to all the goals, almost all the goals scored there. Look at how she picked the ball from the middle of the field, dancing into the box 18, laying it down for a player rushing, coming, talking about MMSCN getting the goal. And the third goal from the spot there by Osige Guides. She orchestrated the penalty. She took the ball herself. She beat the goalkeeper well to it, and Aduku, gave her a resounding clap. A good one for her. Mabshere Kafaya taking the corner kick that resulted into the 4th goal, and a lovely goal by Lovett in there. You want to say beating 4 defenders all together. I'm sure that this is something that you want to watch for a very long time. A lovely goal it was for the 4th goal, and Edo Queens, I'm sure by now you will see them dance into the dressing room. I'm sure that they will also be ushered in, by many people. And the 5th goal also coming in from a corner kick. This is what opponents need to watch out for in Edo Queens. Set pieces, they will be dangerous, and you see how that goal, was also scored, in there by Ude. I love it. A fantastic one for them. 5-star performance.
Absolutely, 5-star performance. I just feel that Moses Adu as Edo Queens secured this 5-0 victory against Abia Angel. Well, as for Adana Nwaneri, who is in charge and at the helm of affairs of Abia Angels this season, I think it's a disappointing loss, but I feel that she can be able to take positives from the team's performance and see how she can improve the team going forward. That's it from the iconic Samuel Ogbomudia Stadium this evening, where Edo Queens has given us a 5-star performance already, and we're hopeful that we'll get more of this same performance for other games, both home and away. This is where we'll call it a wrap. Today. My name still remains Nengi Ernest Ademola.
And my name is Ayola Adeleke. You can catch us live on the social media of the team to get to see highlights of this game, and as well see some wonderful pictures of their celebration, their jubilation, actions all together. And I'm sure this is just the tip of the iceberg of what to expect from Edo Queens in this season. Ada Edo Queens.
To the ball, and it's a goal. Good jogging up to the ball, and it's a goal. Good jogging up to the ball, and it's a goal. Good.
And the Dokis also are not stopping from attacking despite the goals. They want to score more goals, at least maybe to put fear in the mind of people. And that Janedokis also are not stopping from attacking despite the goals. They want to score more goals, at least maybe to put fear in the mind of people. And that Janedokis also are not stopping from attacking despite the goals. They want to score more goals, at least maybe to put fear in the mind of people. And that
Miracle with a And it's a goal on. Send a miracle with a nice pass. And it's a goal on. Send a miracle with a nice pass. And it's a goal on. It's been taken. And Kodomagarachi heads it out of the box.
Building another transition for them, and I think that is kind of working out for them. Unlike some teams where you have to keep on piling pressure, that is building another transition for them, and I think that is kind of working out for them. Unlike some teams where you have to keep on piling pressure, that is building another transition for them, and I think that is kind of working out for them. Unlike some teams where you have to keep on piling pressure, that is.
Back again, and we have Goodness Osigwe making a run for this one. Moses Esther making a run for this one, and it's back again, and we have Goodness Osigwe making a run for this one. Moses Esther making a run for this one, and it's back again, and we have Goodness Osigwe making a run for this one. Moses Esther making a run for this one, and it's jogging up to the ball, and it's a goal. It's a goal. Good. Jogging up to the ball, and it's a goal. It's a goal. Good. Jogging up to the ball, and it's a goal. It's a goal. Good.
And the Edo Queens also are not stopping from attacking despite the goals. They want to score more goals, at least maybe to put fear in the mind of people. And that and the Edo Queens also are not stopping from attacking despite the goals. They want to score more goals, at least maybe to put fear in the mind of people. And that and the Edo Queens also are not stopping from attacking despite the goals. They want to score more goals, at least maybe to put fear in the mind of people. And that
send a miracle with a nice pass. And it's a goal on. Send a miracle with a nice pass.